Hi, I'm Alex from DM Keith, and today I'm going to talk about EV myths or common misconceptions that we have in today's market. I'm going to talk through the top 5 myths that we hear and hopefully give you a little bit more confidence when looking at an electric vehicle. Our first myth is that EV vehicles are worse for the environment than the internal combustion counterparts. Now there's a few different ways that we can look at debunking this, but I think the most prudent thing to talk about is the mining of lithium and the refining of oil. Now, lithium is a key component in building the batteries in electric vehicles. It's predominantly mined in Australia, Chile, China and Argentina. Australia are the leading supplier. They contribute about 50% of lithium towards the world supply. And in terms of oil, Australia refine just 1/4% of the world supply of oil. Now, what do they have as a leading cause of pollution? Oil refining. So I'll just say that again. The country that produces 50% of the world supply of lithium has oil refining as the leading cause of pollution and cause to public health. Now that's a big statement in itself, and that doesn't even take into account the drilling of the oil, the pumping of the oil, the transport of the oil, or the burning of it in our cars. The more you look into this argument that electric vehicles are somehow worse than the cycle of fossil fuels, it's somewhat unreasonable. Our second myth is that EVs are too expensive. Now, while this used to be the case when the market was new, the current market offers a massive amount of competition between the brands, which means everyone is priced competitively. Take, for example, the new Škoda Elrock, starting at just £31,500, and if you order it before the end of February, you can get £6,000 towards your deposit on finance. There really is some awesome options out there to tailor to everyone's budget, so make sure you get in contact and we can let you know what's affordable for you. Myth number 3, EVs don't have enough range. Well, this used to be the case, similar to the last myth. When the market was early, there wasn't a lot of development had been done. People were right, they didn't have enough range. But now, in the current market, take the Enyaq for example, the 85 battery has a WLTP range of 356 miles. And let's be honest, who's doing that in one day, on a regular basis? Now I know some people will be doing that, few and far between, but some people will be doing that mileage in a day. But the good news is, the fast charging infrastructure that's here now accommodates for that. The Enyaq 85 will charge from 0 to 80% in as little as 30 minutes, giving you time to stop for a coffee, stop for a bathroom break and grab a bite to eat. Myth number 4, there's nowhere to charge. This just simply isn't the case anymore. The growth in the charging network year on year has been substantial. In 2020, the UK charging network had about 21,000 units. And at the end of 2024, they had 73,000 units. That's a massive 52,000 extra places to charge your car. And what's better, DM Keith are partnered with PodPoint, so we can offer you an end-to-end solution when buying your EV to charging your EV at home. Our 5th and final myth is that the batteries in EVs are unreliable. Studies that have come out over the last couple of years have somewhat already debunked this, but what these studies showed us is that the life expectancy of a modern EV battery is 15 to 20 years, and in mileage terms, around 200,000 miles. All modern EVs are fitted with advanced battery management systems, and what they do is they prioritise the health of the battery while you drive, making sure that whatever it's doing, it's optimising its health and making sure that it extends the lifespan as long as possible. Lastly, all I want to say is that there's a lot of misinformation out there about EVs. Speak to the experts. I know you may think we're biased, but we are literally trained on the facts of EVs, and we will make sure that you're confident enough that EV is the right choice for you. Give us a call, get in touch with your local DM Keith dealer, and we hope to see you soon.